We are back down in the Beara Peninsula again today. Hopefully going doing Hungry Hill if I can get over to it. It's I'm kind of running a bit late as usual, so somehow. Yeah, so you'd have seen the drone shots there at the start. That's the Healy Pass. That's just was fairly cool. There was some fantastic light there as well, but the wind was a bit up. So there will be that I'll be leaving the drone in the bag, I think. It is a bit blustery. Yeah, so like I said, Hungry Hill today is the aim. Knock Dod, I think is what they call it in Irish. So there's two other peaks in between, Derryclancy and Coombane. And we'll be able to see the back of the Coombane horseshoe maybe as well, if I can get over to it. Because the way things have been running this morning, I might just call a halt and so. But yeah, it is just the drive up here is I hate narrow roads, but the drive up here is very spectacular. The mountains are very cool. Look, they're not the highest. I think Hungry Hill is 682, and we're starting at I think 330 or something. So, which is incredibly awkward terrain again, like the same as up around Toot Mountain. Because it's just a mess. I'm following a GPS track, so hopefully that'll keep me on the right direction. But yeah, incredibly, it is very cool. So look, we'll try and keep going some bit. At least get one or two of the peaks, hopefully. And it's supposed to be clear enough. So, but it is freezing. It is very cold. Alright, we'll keep going here and hope for the best. So we're just after coming up onto the bit of a ridge here now. We're getting a good look. I think that big lump behind me is Knockone, 658 metres, if it's coming out in the camera. That's over there, a very impressive looking peak. It is incredibly impressive landscape. There's all small peaks and the rock formations and the ridges. It is just fantastic to look at it. And down there then is the Healy Pass, where we parked, where the cross and the building is. And you'll be thinking I should go down and get a better look, but once I go down to that ridge, there's another view blocker and then another view blocker. So this is as far as we're going. So yeah, that's where the cross is over there. Hopefully it's coming out on the camera. And you're looking all the way up there then. Yeah, that's over to Toot Mountain then. Over there. So we'll keep going up here now. I think Coombane is the first one. You're looking down here then. That's the Beara, oh Jesus, Sheep's Head is across the way. Sheep's Head Peninsula is across the way. So yeah, look, we'll see more of that when we get up higher now. Which is just stunning looking, absolutely stunning. One interesting thing about the Healy Pass there, there's a famine road. So it was built in I think 1847. And people are starving and they made them work for their food, but yeah, so that's how many. Look, I probably read it before, but I forgot about it. But saw it this morning again. So tough going, fucking all rock up here. Alright, we'll put the head down and keep going this way. That's Coombane. They're 5-10 metres I think, and this is the first of the three peaks. Well, when I say three, it might only be two. But we're heading over now to Derryclancy. Once we were up onto the ridge there, it was okay, bit very, well, it was wet, but everywhere is, but it was fine. Coming up onto the ridge was, look, it was fine as well, but kind of slightly out of condition. But I'm looking here now, and I know looking at the elevation map for this route, there's a drop before Hungry Hill, and as I'm looking at it now, I'm like, oh Jesus. So the one right in front of me here is Derryclancy, and the one off in the distance is Hungry Hill, and I know there's a drop off the back of Derryclancy to the foot of Hungry Hill for the ascent. So we'll have to see how we're going there, because oh, might be a bit much on the first big one. So, oh, yeah, it is incredibly wet, and of all days to forget my bloody poles. So, have to be extra careful. That lock there was, lake there was very cool. When you come up to it, suddenly then it was an eye level, and you just came up to it. Big body of water as well for the height is that. So, but it just goes to show the type of landscape, how everything is just so wet. There's pools everywhere, and I'd imagine even if it wasn't after raining a lot, everything would still be wet. So, well, not everything, but the main puddles will still be wet, like so. But anyway, yeah, I'm not seeing any name for that lock on any map. So if I find out one afterwards, I'll throw it up. But if I don't put something up, and if somebody doesn't know the name, they might just leave it in the comments, and just so I can know. So. So that's Derryclancy there. It was the walk over from Coombane to Derryclancy was very nice. It was easy enough. And then we just got nailed with that hail shower there. So that was a that was a fresh one. And now I'm looking over at Hungry Hill, and I'm just not too sure about this, to be honest. So I'll show you there. It is a good old haul up, and I just don't know if I can be bothered. See out in the water. Is it any of the route guides that had a description said do not do this in bad weather or in foggy weather, and especially when it's my first time. So look, it looks like it might stay clear. We'll drop down, we'll give a look, we'll see how we feel below there, and if it's not happening, we'll reverse. So just has gone fierce cold now as well after that shower. The wind chill is just after picking up a good bit. So we'll here, look, we'll see how we're going. It's up there behind me. We'll go down a bit anyway and see what happens. So yeah, you can probably guess from the direction and the fact the big mountain is behind me that I've just called a halt. I went down the hill a small bit halfway down and I just wasn't feeling it, so I said no. First time, honest. We'll just head back to where we came. There was always a plan in there, it was an out and back, but I just not feeling it. So this is one I've wanted to do for ages and just not happening. So we'll head back to the car. This is the first time I've ever had to just not bother, just finish and turn around. I've always been able to do it, finish the routes I've planned and everything, so this is a first. Not happening. So I suppose it just doesn't always go to plan, does it? But if I'm going to take a positive out of it, I've done Coombane and Derryclancy, and they were new peaks to me, or Derryclancy. So that's 2 new ones. It's been a long time since I ticked anything off my list, a new peak off my list, so that's good. And of course, we can always enjoy the scenery on the way back because it's absolutely stunning. It's a bitch to hike through, but it's stunning to look at. Right, so we're finished. We're back at the car. Obviously things didn't work out as expected today at all. I'm kind of glad, not that it's any say in it, to be honest. I'm kind of glad that I did call a halt, because if I was up in the top of Hungry Hill coming back through this, because we got hit with some awful showers on the way back, hail showers, and you can see there it is still nonsense. So anyway, look. Yeah, I have to do a bit of recalibration, try and work in the fitness a small bit, I think, because it has gone, hang on, we're toting up. Yeah, look, we'll finish up with that. When the next one now is, I have no notion, absolutely no idea. But sure, look, if you're here for this one, thanks. And yeah, sure, we'll finish up, okay? Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time. Good luck.